guys, welcome back to Choose Your Own Path. So we're making a diorama. We're making a Godzilla doll diorama. Now we made one of these, well, a couple years back. I like Godzilla, so I'm really good at a shirt. So decided to do a Godzilla, and this is a cave spider. One thing I'm doing, and also just making it generic. I've done, like I said, I've copied this off of someone back, not copied, sorry. I'm just recreating what they have. So what I'm going to be doing is putting Godzilla on a platform, having the spider, coming out of a kind of a rocky area with maybe a little Japanese house, a couple of radioactive barrels, and then a bunch of spiders coming down. This will be water. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking, this is a 2-inch piece. I put a little piece of tape at 1 inch, and all I'm doing is I'm pushing it down and popping pieces out. So let me show you that. Putting it down, keeping a border around, and then just popping pieces out. And I'm gonna try to keep, it's like water anyway, so we'll get in there, we'll heat it up, we'll kind of melt it down, paint it, and go on from there. So as this progresses, I'll show you more. Working on the base now. What I'm trying to do is make like a mountain to go on top of it. So what we need to do is just add a whole bunch of pieces to our diorama, where we're just gluing some hot glue. We're taking some hot glue and just adding them just to the diorama. Now what this is going to do, this is just going to add bulk to our piece. And then we're going to take the hot wire cutter, and then we're just going to keep on cutting around it. Now, nothing special, nothing crazy. You don't have to do anything super nuts to it. You just have to keep on building it in pieces. So just adding hot glue. I have tried using just like normal Mod Podge and all that. It doesn't work very well. Plus, on top of that, when you're doing something like this, the end result is you need it to be more solid, I guess you could say. Adding the Mod Podge and the paint afterwards will really definitely make it more solid. Doesn't matter, it doesn't have to look pretty, so we'll fix that part later. What we want to do is make it so it's built up. It's thickened. We can thicken it up with adding pieces to it. Wish I had a better hot glue gun. That would be my next purchase, is to get something like a cordless one. Now remember, you could support the channel by going down to the link below and buying me a coffee. I guess that's what they say. And everything that I collect goes to the dioramas. They don't go in my pocket, because it goes into this, and then later on, when we are doing giveaways and stuff like that, it helps out the channel to give to you guys. Right now I'm not sure where I'm at with this diorama, what I'm going to do with it, if it's going to be a giveaway, if I'm going to try to sell it. Depends what it looks like. Tell me if you guys like this kind of stuff. If it interests you. If it doesn't, well, I'll stop doing it. This is my winter project. All I do in the winter is dioramas, because it's just too hard to carve out in the weather that we get. Alright, I'll continue doing this. I'll be right back. Okay, so once we got the form we wanted, I took, it's a Proxxon, it's a hot knife, basically. It's a wire, hot wire goes into a gun. I forgot to record it. Sorry about that. Next time. And I just shaped out what I wanted. We could add more to it later if we wanted, that's fine. But I wanted to show you guys what I do to install this on my base. Bring it down. So in order for this to be solid, I need to put not just hot glue, but I put these are those barbecue skewers. So all I do is I run some hot glue up and down the skewers, stick them into the height that I want. I don't want to go too much further in this because if I do end up pouring epoxy in here, I don't want to go through it. It won't, but why not be, you know, more safe than sorry. So I just want to get them pretty much the same height, in and out. And then once that's done, I already put the holes, I already lined this up to where I want it to go. So all I'm gonna do is do the tips now, and then the edges of our diorama. So this way, I get a good bond all the way through. I don't know why I hate this hot glue gun. I really do. Dollar store hot glue gun. I mean, you know, you do what you do. Use what you got. But what a pain in the ass those things are. They're just cheap. Alright. Put it down. Push it in. And there you have it. It ain't going nowhere. If I really wanted to, I'll stick a little bit of hot glue sort of in between. Like I said, it's in there. And with the epoxy that I put in here, plus with the Mod Podge and paint, it'll make it even more solid. But why not make it even better? If, say, I was shipping this to the States or something, you know, or shipping it anywhere in Canada, you know, I really don't want this thing to break, snap off, fall off, whatever, because it could. I mean, they kick your packages around, you know, they're busy, they got things to do, right? It happens. So let it set for 5 minutes. Guys, this is different. So I built up the rock formation, and then I took some plaster and water and Mod Podge and some paint, and I mixed it up last night, and I just covered the shit out of it. Now, I didn't show this part because I didn't know if it was going to work. This Godzilla is basically, it's hollow, so there's nothing on the inside for supports. So infill, they call it. So what I did was I ran a wire up and through his mouth. This is a solid wire. I attached some pot lights to it, and this is what we get. So what I'm going to do next is add some cotton balls to this and then paint it so they'll look like he's shooting fire. That's one step. I think we're going to stop it at this and then go to part 2 because it's pretty long. All right, so stay tuned. Don't forget to watch it.